Alright guys, Mickculla back for another Kyber Kup 1v1 video. This time it's against AliciaDestiny on my games. So, first game ended up being a draw. I was super close to winning. Again, she's going to be kind of rolling around here trying to shoot me, so I just kind of play ring around the rosy, make sure she doesn't get me. If she goes too deep, I can punish her, but I don't want to do it until later. I have a pretty good hand setup, so as long as she doesn't push or anything, I can keep going. One thing I forgot to mention, she's using Best Squad Leader. It's kind of weird. I think MTV would have been a lot better, but... Again, here she tries to come up, tries to catch me. Run back, set up my push. Here she kind of gets up too far, so I push up, stun her against the wall, and then I kind of have to back off though because I need to drop my ion mine on these guys. So she's got a rocket trooper going up. So I just dropped 2 energy to take it out. Unfortunately, I didn't have my abilities, so I just run away. I can't really protect my tank, so just let it die. I'm pretty low, so I'm pretty worried about her using her special on me, which usually always up. So she's trying to catch me here. I'm just running around. So I drop a turret, and then she ends up shooting it, and I just kind of push her into the wall and stun her. So I drop the tank on that turret. I kind of wanted to die here, but I dashed into the wall. Slide around a little bit, but... So I'm basically hiding until another health pack comes up, unfortunately. Which is pretty bad, because she's setting up a pretty big push. So she put a rocket trooper up top. I kind of have to try and deal with all of it. So I dropped the 2 energy guys up top. But they end up not getting on the rocket guys, so... Use my ability here to try to delay this push as much as possible. Finally get through the death squad guys to the rocket guy, but she just comes running in, kills everything, and just snipes the tower. And then this is where her dex really shines. Once she gets one of your towers down, she starts placing aggressive turrets, and it's super annoying. So I was trying to deal as much damage as I could. So these guys are pretty squishy to the turret, so I don't mind them coming up by themselves. Here I have 10 energy I'm sitting on, so get rid of it. Try and set up a tank push. He drops death squad leaders in the back, so I just try and iron mine the main guy down as much as possible, doing a little turret damage. Try and stall as much as possible. Like, she does the same thing too. I try and put aggressive turret, she puts aggressive turret, but make sure the rocket guy doesn't get through. Fortunately, my boomerang guy gets wasted, so these guys are doing massive damage. Couldn't kill the main guy, unfortunately. But I don't worry too much. I have to worry more about this push. So, push him all the way. Gotta make sure I take care of the rocket guy, because he's doing way more damage. And then I just try and push as much damage here as I can. Unfortunately, there's a lot of health on there, and I do not make it. So that first game ended in a draw. And then this is the other match after the draw. So same decks, same story. Get to it. Drops a quick rocket trooper trying to catch me off guard, and I'm like, okay. So I drop a tank here. Just go ham. Waiting to see what he played if I needed to protect my tank. So I just get damage down and run away. He gets a big push going, and then I just put down turret, take most of the stuff, try and push away as much as possible. Doesn't do too, it works okay. Ends up getting all the guys, so I got a fair amount of damage for free. Well, a little back push, but. So again, here we have the ring around the rosy stuff. He ends up going really too far in. He plays units thinking he can kill me, so I try and get this rocket trooper, but unfortunately, he kills me before I can. That was really bad of me, but this takes a lot of damage. I end up losing a tower. If only I was Dengar, but she's super low life, and I just roll in and shoot her. So that was really bad by her, because then I get a whole bunch of damage from the tower. End up protecting this one, because I doubt she'll push back here. If she does, I'll be up in time anyways, so she can't really, she throws a rocket trooper down for some reason. So now it's just waiting to refill my energy. I got a pretty good lead on her, so I'm just waiting. Again, ring around the rosy stuff. I end up just shooting her this time. Here's the aggressive turret, but it doesn't really do too much unless you're fighting. So I try and distract it. Then I just drop a tank out of its range. Protect the tank basically here. Drop the ion mine. Kill her because she's behind enemy lines. Make sure the leader's dead. Don't get it in time though. But boomerang guy's alive, so it's not too bad. Get a couple nice bounces with the boomerang. And the tank finished it. So here's the rocket guy again. Get the Wookiee out there. And she's trying to go aggressive, but I don't really care too much. Just gotta make sure nothing gets around here. So drop the turret far away. Nothing gets close. And then she's stuck in the middle of nowhere. Just push her back, stun her a little bit. And go on my merry way. First game. Final game is Jin versus, where is it? Jin versus Dengar. Classic matchup of the big guns. So she was using the deck you see running around with a lot of Jins. I'm not sure if they use Y-Bomber or TIE Fighter, but she throws down a rocket trooper, I take it out with sand trooper. Then throw an MTV trying to get some stuff in. She throws this guy down to take out my MTV, which is kind of weird, so I just make sure he doesn't do anything to me. Let it go for nothing. I got a TIE Fighter coming up, so bait all these guys in. Get a little tower damage. She runs into turret range, because I think she was expecting all those guys to live. So, unfortunately, I get slowed, so I can't really do too much. Forlorn gets a little chip damage, but... So, she goes to snipe, so I just deal some damage to her, and then get out. So, unfortunately, we basically shared damage. I was just gonna let it go, like this tank, the turret go, but she plays a rocket trooper, so I had to get rid of it. I end up stunning her and taking her out, but the boomerang guy does a lot of damage, so end up having to retreat, go for the health pack. And we're kind of back to square one, but I'm in a decent position now, so when she goes to snipe, I can deal damage to her. Or here I tried to just get sneaky MTV, didn't work. End up getting zapped though, take out, use the grenade, Again, she drops him, this guy, when he's focused on tech units. I end up just dropping Bladesman to take care of whatever that was. I didn't really look, so here I just do a little extra damage and then get out of there. Bladesman doing some work down there. I just want to make sure not a lot of guys are in boomerang damage. So run up grenade, get rid of all those guys, and then just kind of get away. I'm really worried about getting sniped, but she ends up sniping the tower. I think she was worried about damage since it's getting low for time. Again, she gets a turret out for the MTV. I just try and do as much damage as possible to the turret. So TIE Fighter it, take out the turret, Rebel turret as well, and just back off. Because she's got to come up and snipe here. So I got Bladesman, stun, and Forlom. So I'm not sure when she's got like 5 seconds on it. So I'm just kind of waiting for her to do that. Waiting for health packs. Sand Trooper in the back, just in case. So here she goes. Get Forlom out, stun her. Unfortunately gets her stuff out, but I zap her. And then she kind of rolls and it bugs out a little bit. That's what happens with Jin's rolls sometimes. Like if you roll around a turret, it pushes you around. It happens with 40 Luke too. If you dash through a turret, it will like push you around and it'll take you a while. Here there's not much time left, so I'm just going for the turret. Stunner, can't do any damage, and then just take out the turret. And that's game. So those are my games against AliciaDestiny. Pretty fun. And there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed them. Talk to you later.